Hello, everybody. This is Keith, Channel 22. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about, my channel, the Channel 22 part. Um, as we know, 22 vets commit suicide every day, and I don't think that this gets enough attention in in every community. Um, Rarely, I don't think anybody ever talks about it. That it's not really discussed. It's kind of like I think people know about the situation, but it's a topic that's really ignored, and a lot of folks, you know, believe that there's an underlying condition here that is contributing to this, and this is so highly debated because everybody knows everything. You know, you some people say it's because of this or it's because of that or the other thing or the combat or you know it it's a subject where everybody's an expert, and and that's why it's debated because just among, if the topic does come up, it's it's addressed in certain ways, and a lot of people will just agree, oh yeah, this is just a mental health issue, and be done with it. And if you look at our nation as a whole, the world, in fact, where's God? Obama said we're no longer a Christian nation. I saw a Satanist one time in the streets in the Bay Area holding a sign that said, "Kick God out of California." Here I brought up religion. And, you know, for the atheists out there, you're going to say, this guy's, he doesn't know what he's talking about. We've got these science books over here. Well, I got these religious books over here from the occult that teach all about this. And there's got to be common ground. We got to find common ground in America to recognize God. We recognize mental health, that's for sure. In fact, the church even recommends people to mental health, which is a sad commentary on the church. There's a lot of things here that people don't understand because we're all experts. We know everything. We've got the answers. Everybody has the answer. Even I believe I have the answers. But you got to have an open mind, folks. If we're going to put an end to veteran suicides, if we're going to put an end to it, we have to address it. We have to acknowledge the fact that there's been mental health working on this for over 20 years, and it still goes on. Many of these vets go to mental health and then they end up committing suicide. So, if mental health has all the answers, then why is it not all that effective? So, we have to address it. That's a lot of people. Do the math, 22 vets per day for 365 days a year. Do the math. That's a lot of people. And it's time we at least address it and look into it. And our pastors out there, if you know a pastor, I challenge you to talk to that pastor about prayer and fasting. When you go to church, how often do you hear about prayer and fasting? How often? Is it the common topic that's everybody talking about? Is fasting and prayer. So, anyways, I challenge you with this. Get out there and talk about it. Cause debate it with people. Well, what about Satanism? What about the occult? What's going on here? Why is there a ritual that teaches you how to get others to commit suicide? Ask them those questions. Ask them those questions. Ask people, debate it, talk to your pastors. Let's end veteran suicides. Let's end it. Let's end veteran suicides and get to the bottom of it. All right, folks, that's my challenge for you today. Pray and fast for this nation. Pray and fast for your vets. Put an end to veteran suicides. That's what my channel is all about. Channel 22. I know people that have committed suicide, and it's near and dear to my heart that we have the knowledge, we know about the occult, and that's the other thing. When do you go to lunch and talk about the occult? You don't. Nobody does. Nobody talks about veteran suicides, and nobody talks about the occult. And if they talk about religion, it's so taboo. It's like, oh no, you just brought up the one topic we never talk about. Recognize God. Put God first in your life. Everybody in this nation should put God first. Recognize God, give thanks to God, give glory to God. And we're going to change this nation around with God. That's all I got for you, folks. Remember, pray and fast. Keep our vets in prayer. And try to work with me on this to put an end to veteran suicides. And it could be just in prayer. Prayer is powerful. It really is. God bless you, folks. There's more to come. Thank you all. Love you all. You have a good day.